Have you recently received a UPS envelope addressed from me? If you have, don't even think about opening it, and I'll tell you why. I'm the CyberGuy, and I've got tech news and major scams to report right here at CyberGuy.com. All you have to do is sign up for my free newsletter, and it'll come straight to your inbox. Like so many Americans out there today, I too have been targeted by some online crooks who hacked into my UPS account and sent fake checks to a whole bunch of people. I mean, hundreds of people. My account was charged a whopping $45,000, and thankfully, I received a notification from UPS about the activity in my account, and a few of the envelopes were returned to my house, and that's how I figured it out. That's when I found the checks inside the UPS envelopes and realized you or I could easily have been a victim of a fake check scam. Here is how the scam works. An official-looking envelope, oftentimes sent through UPS Next Day Air, will arrive addressed to you. Inside is a check made out to your name. Unless you were expecting this check, this is likely a scam tactic to get you to cash a fraudulent check. Scammers typically use stolen bank account information to send these fake checks, and their hope is that you deposit it before learning that the money doesn't exist. You'll either be asked to return it, or that money will be automatically removed from the account you deposited the check into. Here's some red flags to watch out for. First, if you receive a check from anyone you weren't expecting one from, you should automatically be very hesitant about it. Next, if you're expecting a check from an employer or company, if the amount written on the check is for a higher number than promised, this is a major red flag. Don't assume you're in a game of Monopoly and there is a bank error in your favor. Typically, overpayment means the extra money is fraudulent. Next, look carefully at who sent you the check and what bank it was sent through. This may seem obvious, yet you'd be surprised how many people skim over this information, which can sometimes help you easily determine that it's a fake. So the big question for you probably is, how did they get your name and address? Well, scammers will collect your information in one of these common ways. First, a job posting. Be sure you've confirmed you're applying to a legitimate company before handing over any personal information like an address. Or if you're selling anything online, don't hand out your address to just anyone, and only accept purchases through PayPal for goods and services, not a personal check. If you do receive a check in the mail that you weren't expecting, do not deposit it. Instead, report it to the mailing company it was sent through, like the post office or UPS, for example. You can also report it to the Federal Trade Commission. Finally, if you ever receive anything from me that seems fishy, let me know about it immediately over at CyberGuy.com. Just tap the contact button, and you can also contact me there if you hear about other new scams, and get more alerts by tapping here to sign up for my free newsletter.